Morning. This will be Thursday, day 8 and day 7 on the trail, I believe. It's well, we've just come up to about 6:15. Packed up early. Want to get into Coulin and get set up and try and get a really good day of admin. Regardless, I had a day of admin, I think, 2 days ago. It was absolutely pointless. I should have just left the stuff as it was. Coming over the falls and that, it was really manky. The bogs, don't know, it just must be the weather. They are disgusting. I didn't remember them being as smelly as this. Just give you an idea of how smelly it is. It's I mean, it's just like silage. It's a really rotten sort of smell. But yeah, hopefully I'll get a wee bit of sun out the day, and I'll go in there, use the drying rooms and stuff, and then try and get my boots dry, and then try and repair the leaks that are in them, because that's the battle I'm fighting at the moment. Soles of my feet have definitely taken a wee bit of a hit with the old immersion foot. I think, was it the trench foot they used to call it? But it's like, yeah, if you imagine your skin when it's been soaked in water for hours, it goes all that wrinkly, and double up that by 10, and then the skin starts cracking with like rather large sort of fissures going through it, really raw. So I'll get in there, get them dried, get the feet all fresh, and hopefully they'll recover in the next day or so. And then I'll be looking forward to using the amenities of Coulin, whether it be the pub, or it might not be the pub actually, because it was, last time I was in there, I just felt it was a wee bit overpriced for certain things. So I'll probably go to the little pit stop thing, the little garage first, and get a wee bacon roll, wait till 9 o'clock before I go in and get a wee pitch, and then take it from there. But hopefully that's not catching us up, and then I'm walking into some nice sunshine. The route's quite simple, it's away up there, and then it's pretty much sort of undulating once you get up the top of there, undulating a little bit, and then it's down into Coulin. Now, depending how my feet feel tomorrow, I can feel it already. It's quite a sharp pain for anybody that's had it before. You'll know what I'm talking about, where the cracks are. I'll get some pseudo-creme and stuff like that in there. But yeah, so that's my priority, is just to get the feet dried out and get the boots repaired. Stop the leaking coming in, because if it wasn't for that, I'm pretty sure that the feet would be okay. It's just the fact that the boots are just leaking at the same point they were leaking before. Now, I did say on the African Way when I did that in March, that the boots I'd had before this type had split, but the grip on them is probably the best grip that I've had on a pair of boots. And saying that, considering the last time that I did this capewrath, God knows how many times I fell, lost count, so many times. This time I've slipped, and that's basically, it's just bog, just sliding both feet first, and that was my fault, putting 2 feet together. I slipped and just ended up on my backside. I have not, touch wood, taken any slips so far with these boots on. So that was my decision, that was my trade-off, and I'm going to have to live with it. And what I've got completely wrong is how much water they were going to let in. Last night, it was a so-so kind of sleep. It was, I mean, as you'll see in the video, it was really windy, and the weather did come in. But not one peg came out, and the X-Mid stood up. I reckon maybe without having one of those windometers, I'd be speculating 20 to 30 mile an hour winds. Well, gusts I would say, it wasn't like winds. It would go really quiet and then you get a massive gust. Had a wee visitor from a herd of deer. They were out the back here this morning, and they literally, when I went out there this morning, you could see where they'd walked through. They walked right past the tent. It's amazing. Just bimbled away past it, as if they didn't care. But they were just up the back here this morning, doing their thing. Yeah, so was that was that an alright sleep? Yeah, it was not bad. It was alright. I think I must have got about 3 hours straight where I just zonked straight out. But the rest of the time it was just that awake again, sleep again, awake again, sleep again. Yeah, but it just seems to be the pattern here. You're very aware of your surroundings unless you're a massively heavy sleeper, which I'm not. Right, somebody told me that you to turn right here at the junction before I walked down to the Coulin lodge and then across, but someone said there is a path that goes to the right. I'm not too sure about that. Over the pass, this is the route here that takes you down to Knoydart. The last time I was on the trail, a chap called Skippy, he went down that, an Australian lad, funnily enough, and we pulled 20 ticks off him when he got there. So I will be going straight down. You go straight down this path and you wind across and you end up on the road, and then I'm just going to walk in down the road, which is not great because it's a single track road and people doing the NC 500 think it's a racetrack at certain points. Right, so that's Knoydart, just there. So we'll get a wee shifty on and get down there. As you see behind me there, lovely Benny, covered in sunshine. Unfortunately not where I'm going at the moment. Yeah, I've just left Knoydart. I spent 24 hours in there just trying to repair my left boot and my left foot at the same time, trying to dry that out because it was starting to get a bit worrisome, let's just say that. Yeah, so spent 24 hours there, couldn't repair the boot. I tried super glue and all sorts, it's just not sticking together, which is a bit bizarre. Just the gap just lets water straight in, which is not too bad just now, as it's like a 4x4 track, and then it's a single track all the way up to Loch and Fada. It's after that where the worry comes in. It is rather boggy. Now, when I did this in 2022, there isn't a path leading up to Bealac na Crois from Loch and Fada, but I have been assured now that the Capewrath trail is very popular and there is a visible path now, so that'll be interesting to see. What waste are we building? I say that every time I go past that. Cracking wee place. And you look down here and you've got you see the ultra modern Airbnbs probably. Yeah, so it'll be up that way as our next destination. Just behind us here, that's Loch and Fada. You know, the wonderful surrounding mountains. You can take a wee wander up if you're so inclined. The one part of this is there is a bit of a path here, so what the chaps were saying was right, but it is a quagmire yet again. Very boggy. Far distance to Loch Ned, but the ground, it's just bog after bog after bog. I think the weather's about to change ever so slightly. I'm going to get up to Bealac na Crois and stop there and have breakfast, lunch type thing again. It's actually not too bad. They've got enough little cairns to mark the route, and there is a bit of a path. Obviously, if you just keep that little lock in on your right hand side and that feature there, and keep as close to it as you can, you'll stay away from all the peat hags that you can see there. So, Bealac na Crois down there. That's where I'm heading. The only obstacle that's down there is that river that runs right in there. So let's see where the path takes us. There is a couple of crossing points. If you get it wrong, it's a bit of a scramble down and back up, but not that much. Right, there's a little cairn at Bealac na Crois, and you probably can't see it, but you can just see the little mound at the cairn that was on before that came across. Right, so it's down to Bealac, down to Loch and Nid. I'm going to get somewhere out the wind and get some breakfast on, because I'm fairly shooting over this ground. The path is practically established, I'd say 2/3 of the way across, and then after that large cairn, you're on your own. But it's, to be fair, the bogs and that were quite dry, and not that bad to navigate. Right, if I remember rightly, this is a bit of a, not a tricky one, but just got to watch your feet going down this. It goes from bog to slab, to more bog, and it's Loch Nid is down to the left. Right, so that's come down to the Beelack there, and that's Loch Nid down there. So I've got to get down and across the other side, and the path's on the right hand side of there. And the feature in the background there, got to go up and over that. Probably gone a wee bit too quick actually, I think, at this time. So I might actually make it to Coulin Road. You know, a little private beach. Right, so brunch today is beef stew. Never had it before, don't know what it's like. Yeah, here really quick. It's not even lunchtime yet. If I get to where I stopped the last time by 2:30, I'm just going to push on and get to Oykel tonight, I think, or get to the car park anyway where the telephone box is. Just go over Coulin Pass, or Coulin Road, I think it is. Yeah, so I get there by 2 o'clock, and if the weather's fair, which seems to be alright so far. Yeah, not as it wasn't as boggy as it was the last time I done it. It wasn't as difficult, and I think there's a lot of it isn't as difficult because I know the route. That's a simple fact. I know where I'm going this time. I've only really had the map out once in the whole trail. Obviously I've done the first 5 days this year already, so that doesn't really count because that's still quite fresh in mind, but everything else is pretty clear, apart from the shortcut I took it, the faulty Glomac, where I missed the actual turning completely because I was too busy listening to music with the head down. Here's the rain coming. Took a wee bit of shelter behind this wall, got the waterproofs on, just wait it out. It's not bad, just a passing shower. Followed probably by more passing showers with the looks at it. Yeah, I still reckon I've got over there by 2:30. I'm hoping. Righty, so came down via Loch Nid, now heading up to the top there. Down this side here, if you follow the path and you keep going, it takes you to Shinneval Bothy, which is still part of the route, one of the parts of the route. I don't believe it's that building there, I believe it's further round on the right hand side. And then you come up that way and you join onto this same path that we're going. Yeah. Right, if you can hear me, the wind's really picking up, so that's the Beelack. We come up and over and round and down here, followed up this path. We're going to head down, and we're going back up onto that feature there, which is Coulin Road, and then heading across. And hopefully I can get a taxi at the little red telephone box. If I can't, I'm just going to have to pitch up for the night or try. I think there's another 2 companies, but I know I'm that keen at coming out, I don't think, especially when the Scotland match is on the night. Righty, that's me done up there. So gotta go down there. You can see there's a bit of a path there that leads all the way up, zigzags up to there, and you cut across and over the Beelack there. It's about 7 k's, quite a wee bit of, it's a sticky little climb that, going up there, and then it's over to I can't remember the name of the place, but there's a little telephone box now. They've said they will come and pick me up there, and I should be there in time for the football. Bless them. What a service. Yeah, so I managed to get them. You can get the signal here, so I managed to get them, and they're going to get us back in time to watch the football. Really warm now. Right, just got to batter on up there now and get across. So I've got 3 hours to get there. I said to pick me up at 6 o'clock. Yeah, should be fine. Should be fine. Right, just had a wee bacon roll and a cup of tea, and now I'm heading up, leaving Ullapool and taking the long track to Oykel Bridge. It is now day 10, 11, day 11 maybe. I've lost count. Yeah, day 11, and then Sunday, Saturday, this is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is 14. Yeah, I'm going for day 11. I don't know what day it is on the trail. A bit of a rough night last night, not because of the football, because of the behaviour of certain individuals in the old campsite, arguing and fighting. Yeah, kept a lot of people awake, a lot of people with angry heads this morning. Yeah, so anyway, Oykel Bridge to get to, which is probably going to take the best part of today. It's about 23 miles, but it's mostly track. And the weather, a bit deceiving. It looks quite dark, murky. It's actually quite warm, and these winds have to be going all day today by the sound of it. So a westerly wind, so unfortunately I'm going to be walking into it. It's really moody. Well, it's 21 degrees and it's 9:30 in the morning. A little wind, a little breeze sort of tricking you into thinking it's not that warm, but it is. I bumped into a chap who's doing north to south on the trail. He's saying after this lock-in, and then there's another lock-in further up before you reach that, which is the first bothy that you come across. There's no water after that, it's such as dry. And he's came from the north. He says it's just been glorious sunshine all the way down. But he says this is particularly dry, which he's right though. Looking at some of the streams and all that, they are bone dry, and the water, the lime water, yeah, you wouldn't drink out that. I think there's a big lock there. It's further on round the corner. What's the name of the bothy? Can't remember the name of the bothy. I'll put it up on the screen now. It's the one before the schoolhouse bothy. From the schoolhouse bothy, there's water. There's always water there. A big river runs down under a bridge before you get to the actual bothy. You need a wee bit of water away over there. Yeah, so it's good that you get these wee bits of information from other travellers on the capewrath trail. He offered it all up, so it's good to know. I've passed that on to the little Dutch fella that I keep bumping into. Yeah, he's way back there having his breakfast. He must be on the same sort of schedule as me. They do it when you're ready schedule. Yeah, he'll said he'll catch me up at Oykel Bridge. That's that's where he wants to finish. Then after Oykel Bridge, I'm going to go a route that I haven't been before, round the right hand side of Benmore. Haven't seen many videos on it. I've only seen a handful and nothing much said about it. The older gentleman that was coming down the way from north to south, he said it was, his words, it wasn't as hard as everybody makes it out to be. I've never really heard that. I thought the left hand side of Benmore was difficult, the little climb up before you head down. But yeah, we'll wait and see. Looking forward to it because it looks quite a bit of a stunning bit of ground, very rugged. Right, so it's sort of metalled road for a little while, and then it's what do you call it? Hardcore track after that. Right, just left behind me there, Knoydart Boffey. The group that I bumped into on, oh my god, so many days ago at the Falls of Glomach, who were doing Scottish National Trail, the senior sort of ladies as I like to call them. Yeah, I've just bumped into them again. So they're off to Oykel Bridge. They're walking down to there and then driving back and spending the night in Alpool again. Seems like a great system, that. I wonder how much it costs though. Can't be cheap, all the hotels and the whole of the Scottish National Trail. Yeah, some of them chatty as usual, some of them not so much. Right, so I'm about 9 miles from Oykel Bridge, 14 kilometres or something like that. So I've just got to batter on, if I remember rightly, the forestry block road. Just hardcore, it's quite harsh in the feet, to be honest, if I remember. Right, coming away from over that side down over the river and up. We're heading probably, I think about 1.5 km to the schoolhouse Bothy at the minute. And it's boiling. It is about 24 degrees, I think it is. And to the right of the schoolhouse Bothy there's a river, if I remember rightly. It's quite a nice wee pool there. I think I will be investigating, and I probably will be throwing myself in it. I mean, smashed this for time anyway. Smashed it for time. It's a silly statement. Yeah, it's only about 2:30. So pretty good time overall to get to here. Probably about another 7 k's for the schoolhouse Bothy to Oykel Bridge. If I go for a wee swim, he says the big dark clouds coming over. If I go for a wee swim, freshen up a bit, I might push on up same type of road as us, past the farms and that, up to where the fishing courses are. There's a nice wee flat bit of grass up there that I could probably pitch up tonight. We'll see how it goes. If the hotel decides to let me have a pint, I might change my mind. But we'll see when we get up there. And then we have the Screwhouse Bothy. God, it's warm in here. Silence, please. Yeah, like all regular tin buildings, when the sun's out, my God, it's boiling in there. It's unbearable. No, it's not going for a swim. The little point that I was thinking about, you can't see the bottom, not because it's that deep, it's just peat. The rivers are running really low, and it's dragging all the mud through or whatever, but it's like, yeah, a yucky brown colour. So I'll see what the water's like down at Oykel Bridge. Got tons of time to go for a wee dip. I should be there probably in the next hour. Step there to go, up to there. Yeah, what a funny day, funny old day. Not much to report on this route. It's just a track. You're literally on a track all the way there. No cross-country bits at all. It's probably very well used this as a walk. But that's about it. Nothing to report apart from the two bothies. Yeah, Oykel Bridge. There's the hotel. A seagull. That's what it is. Yeah, let's go and see if I can get a pint. Right. Pitched up here next to the water. You can see the leaves there. There is absolutely no breeze. The place is saturated with flies and midges. So I'm going to try and get in there and get things all charged up and get some sleep. Ready for the big push tomorrow. Oh my God, they're everywhere. So yeah, covered up. Look at them all. That's just flies. What's that on here? Oh my God, ticks a lot, you name it. Yeah, not the best place, but there is no breeze. It's just after 9 o'clock at night. Just after 9, and it's 23 degrees here at the moment. I'm wearing this big thick thing. Oh dear, but the little bar's running up there, so they've got the public bar which is running. I had a cracking venison balti, and probably why the midges aren't landing on my hands with the garlic and stuff. But yeah, I had a venison balti in there and a few pints, which was great. Met a couple of nice people in there, people who are doing fishing trips and people who are actually on motorcycles, which is fantastic. But this place is just midgy central. Yeah, we have a slight midgy problem. Oh my God, it's gonna be fun getting out of this in the morning.